Okay. Got something different going on, so we'll see. So it's been an interesting time trying to get this live started, but here we are again, trying this again. But we just have to be, patient and rise to the occasion. So, yeah, it looks like I'm live, maybe not live. I don't know. We'll see. It says excellent connection, but it's doing this little round thing, So we got the sound, we got camera. I'm trying to have camera. And some of our family is coming back in. Indigo children, starseeds. Hello, Celine. Machiwa Helena. Now, not sure about the internet. We'll see. But this is my new internet. But I haven't set up the antenna yet. But it's already got some lag notice. But hey, here we are. And we'll do what we can with this setup. And we got Sunset Dreams. Starman, yikes. What's up, bro? Yeah, it's crazy. Let me do, while you guys are with me, I'll do a speed test. Speed test. I want to see if it's my actual connection or maybe YouTube. And this is a transmission about indigo children, and some of you are discovering that within yourself. Finding that identity, seeing those guardians, seeing those parts of yourself. It's not even loading. Fun, joy. wait, okay. And ninjas, called Galactic Guardians. Yeah, some of you have some good vibes. It'll probably be a small group because of what's been going on, but hey, you guys are loyal and have patience, and thank you for that. And at least we're having a group. We're still getting together, and hopefully this will be the last time I have this crazy internet issue. And so some of you are coming back on. Is it a little laggy, you guys? Cosmic Descending says wheelchair. Who's in a wheelchair? Much respect. We got Pablo in the house. J Mar, thank you for being a member, Holy One. Connie, Indigo. It's glitching again, huh? But what about the sound? Yeah, it won't even start a freaking speed test. Well, now it's doing a speed test, but I mean, in my life, I realized I was an indigo child because within myself, I would find these type of signs, you would say. And I just had to find it with myself in meditation and finding in the material information about our history line, and that would help with our memory. And some of you can try that. And if you open up your heart chakra, you open up your throat chakra, you open up your third eye, that gives you this, you would say, conduit, this connection. Cosmic Descending, welcome, Holy One. All of them are welcomed. Okay, see you, Amanda. Take care. Machiwa. Guardians of New Earth in the house. See, just that statement alone, guardians, higher dimensionals, beings who are connecting to their higher selves. And that is part of all of our, you would say, capability, but most of us are not. Sarah Holder's having issues too. And so we come together with other like-minded people because within our family we can't find that. We can't find this. Well, most of our families, I can say that there's a few like-minded people who are awakening in my family, and maybe some of you are having this. You notice a change in some of your friends, in some of your family and relationships that you may have, and we find these levels of ourself, and we start to gain these memories, and it's confusing for some of the indigos because a lot of them are dealing with a lot of negative energies, and so we're just bringing this information so you have a little bit inclination about what's going on in you, because there is something called Indigo Type 3, and this is the type of being who has, it sounds like for most belief systems, they don't understand how there's two souls in one body, but this is exactly what is going on with the indigo, and it's an arrangement, it's an agreement between the Nephilim Anunnaki and also the Orifim indigo, and so that is kind of like a 24-strand being soul with a 11-strand. Now, doesn't mean that you have that activated. It just means that you're finding that within yourself, and some of the signs that we talk about. Some of them are ADHD, okay? Some of them are substance abusers. Some people are depressed, and some of these indigo children, and kind of like a battle, a conflict. Now, if you feel like you're an indigo but you don't experience any of that, well, that would imply that you're probably what's called an indigo type 2 or an indigo type 1. So, but just realize that most like indigos on the planet are type 3s. And so I made a few videos about indigo type 3s, and some of you relate to that as an indigo. You say, I'm an indigo, man, because I have a lot of those signs. And so once you have that within yourself, you have this kind of like direction. Because when you don't know what you are, there's no direction. But when you finally know that what you are within yourself, right, then you start to have this focus. And it's kind of like now you can start practicing what is your mission, what is your purpose. And we didn't come here just to be isolated loners, okay? We're meant to engage, we're meant to assist others who are on a spiritual journey, because not everyone chooses that. Everyone has their free will, and we can't force them. And so we're just trying to bring this information, and they can decide. No. And so it's not like religion where there's guilt and sin or punishment, or you're going to go to the lake of fire. You're going to be, this is all negative stuff. No, this is more of a consciousness. It's an energy. And we talk about the universe being consciousness, energy. God is consciousness, energy. But people are relating to the physical, and they don't see anything in the spiritual. That's because they themselves are not awakening their soul. Remember, we're not in the soul level, we're in the incarnate level. It is the soul projecting this life down here. As a matter of fact, the soul is projecting 12 of you. Now, imagine way up there is where the indigos are coming from, and way up there is where they're projecting thousands of themselves. Some of these beings at the high level, like an avatar, it would be a minimum family, what's called a personal Christos family of 1,728 selves. And so, but realistically, indigo children live more lifetimes because they're in special missions of incarnation and making, you would say, developing DNA for the races, for the starseeds. You would say, the earth seeds, because we're what you call starseeds, and bringing in that DNA so it's available to the earth seeds. And so it has to do with the morphogenetic fields. Is different between someone with only 3 or 4 strands and the starseed who's got higher strands, okay, and you combine them. Okay, this is what we're doing in the reincarnation and the morphogenetic fields. We're trying to expand that. We just relate to the physical body and what we look like as a human, but our true self, let's say you die, you would go back to your morphogenetic field. That's in the planet's morphogenetic field, within the tribe's morphogenetic field, the tribe as in human. So, Hulk smash like, says Helena. Indigo says, guardians are guiding me through my heart, and I feel it all day, every video, synchronicity. That's awesome, brother. Thank you for that feedback. I'm glad you're going through that. Sometimes we have these, what you call, kind of like disappointments or frustrations, or, we go through our ups and downs, and so we think we're not doing a good job, or you guys got to understand, there's a lot of distortion down here on Earth. And so we deal with that distortion the best that we can and transmute a lot of that.